Wrestling fans, if you like what you've seen, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also don't forget to ring that bell.
Well, we're underway before the bell in this match between a couple of wrestlers we're seeing for the first time here on television. Michael Wildside. And actually, we've seen Jake Steele before, but not the new and improved real deal. This guy is looking 200% better than the last time we saw him. Tableside with me, the Canadian Destroyer, formerly the Canadian Patriot. And both of these guys had a heck of a Northern Ontario tour.
Oh, no doubt about it. These guys have really improved, especially Jake Steele. He's really bulked up. And this Wildside looks like a replica of Shawn Michaels.
Well, I'll have to take your word for it. As I say, this is the first time I have seen him. He's certainly got the arrogance of a Shawn Michaels. But Jake Steele, as I say, I did not recognize him as I arrived at the arena this evening. That is how much bigger this guy is. And he was Can-Am heavyweight champion for a day.
Yeah, but you know, being a champion, you got to be on top every day.
He did win the match in his hometown of North Bay, lost the belt the next night in Berks Falls back to Scott D'Amore. He did have the hometown advantage going for him, but I think he's got a lot more going for him.
Oh, no doubt about it. But he's got to get it together mentally, and I don't think he has it together mentally yet.
Well, you know, that's a common mistake of a lot of young wrestlers. They've got their technical game together, but they don't have the ring psychology. I think that's what you're referring to.
Oh, yeah. Ring psychology is a big part of wrestling. A lot of people have the looks and the moves, but you got to put them together, baby.
You've got to make certain that you are what you are and that you've got your opponent convinced that you're exactly as good as you say you are.
Well, look, you got to be one step ahead all the time. You got to be 4 moves ahead, thinking all the time, you know. Look at this man here. He's distracted by the fan. Look what happens. Okay.
It's kind of like the Billy Martin theory. The late Billy Martin, the manager of more teams than I can count, including the Tigers, the Yankees on numerous occasions. Billy was a son of a gun to deal with. I know, I interviewed him, but I'll tell you what, he was 3 innings ahead of everybody else. You'd ask him, why did you pinch hit for this guy in the 3rd inning or the 4th inning? Oh, I wanted to get the lefty out of the bullpen early, and he wanted to set up the other team's pitching staff and force them into moves, and that's exactly what you're saying. You've got to do 2, 3 things to set up what you want to be the coup de grace.
That's right. You know, you take Billy Martin, you take even Irish Mickey Doyle. Okay, Mickey Doyle is ahead of everybody. Look what he did tonight to Scott D'Amore. Perfect strategy. He's in line for a title shot. He's thinking. The man's thinking. The game, it's money.
I know Mickey has been frustrated for the last year after his belt went away in a controversial decision, and he hasn't had that title shot that he's wanted. But to turn on his own partner, I don't know.
Well, you know, there's no friends in the wrestling business. You might as well know it. Every time beating on him and maybe take that more wind out of him, I think he's going to put him away.
I am pleasantly surprised with the show this evening. Guys that I haven't seen before. A lot of good young Canadian talent.
Excellent, excellent. And it's nice to see, you know, I'm from Sudbury. This kid's, Jake Steele's from North Bay. Got a couple of kids coming out of Detroit. I mean, even Motor City and Border City wrestling has a bright future.
Well, we're looking forward to this cooperative agreement and television on both sides of the border and expanding horizons and title unification matches. This is how you grow, wrestling fans, and we want you to be part of the action. Wildside controlling ever since he made that move on the outside, and he has taken control.
Oh, he's took the game plan right away from Jake Steele. He slowed him up. He's doing everything perfect.
And a 2 count. 5 minutes have expired in this match. 5 minutes are gone. Well, we've got 15 remaining in the time limit.
Now, you see, here's a young kid now. He should be on top of him. Don't let him. Look, he's turning it into the referee now. You know, what's going to happen here? He's going to do something to him. Here we go with a roll-up.
And a 2 count. A quick 2 count by Huck. Although Wildside did recover quickly off of that pinning predicament and has regained momentum.
I'll tell you that Huck's a bad man. You know, the kid pulled my mask when he pinned me. Me and him are going to get into it one of these days. Guaranteed.
I didn't see him pull your mask.
Oh, he pulled my mask.
Must have been the ring post that scared me then.
Oh, right.
We got to get a TV monitor down here, and I can check the other angle on that.
Oh, you check the other angle, and you pulled my mask.
Well, if you say so, I'll have to defer to your commentary at this particular time until I see the other tape.
You can believe me. We should be counting 3 here.
Well, Wildside was using that bottom rope for leverage.
No way. No way.
Well, there he's got the feet back on the ropes again. Huck doesn't see it because he's checking for the submission.
But you see how he's cutting the windpipe off? He's slowing him down, slowing him down. He's got him right into his game plan because Jake Steele likes to move. You know?
Nothing wrong with on-the-mat wrestling if it takes the other man out of his game.
Oh, no doubt about that. He's a perfect game plan right now. I just hope he pays attention to the match and forget the fans. Go right at him.
Yeah, he did get into trouble when he did that before, and since he's ignored them, you're right, although he's paid attention to Huck too, and that's hurt him.
Well, Huck can distract you anyway. I mean, he's distracted me a couple times on occasion. You know?
Now he's griping. He says, "Are you blind?" He would be better served if he got back on top of Jake Steele.
No doubt about that. Keep stomping on him. Take that wind away from him. See, now Jake Steele's going to look like he's coming around here. You got to keep on top of him.
Fires the man across from the far side to our near, but Steele got the foot up, and Wildside comes back for another one. Steele to the second rope, down with a clothesline.
Uh-oh, he's got to get up. He's in trouble now. Don't let Jake Steele get moving.
Steele fires his man across, follows it up with a big drop kick. He wouldn't let his man roll outside. He caught him. Uh-oh, underhook. Trying to get him up, and does. Power bomb! Oh, that hurt me. 2 count, and somehow he got out.
That was smart wrestling by Jake Steele. I'll tell you, this kid's come a long way, and he's going to go places, believe me.
Nice high suplex. Huck back for the 2 count. Huck had to jump over the top to make sure both shoulders were pinned, and that's why he was not in the pinning situation.
Tell you something, this Wildside kid's got a lot of guts. Coming back from a suplex like that and a power bomb, I mean, that's unbelievable.
Normally you'd think of those as finishing maneuvers, no question. And he lays an extra one in after he got to 10. Wildside, face first into the mat.
Any ordinary Joe would be done right now, guaranteed. But this kid must be in shape.
Well, I'm an ordinary Kurt, and I'd be done a long time ago.
I could agree with that.
On what side? The ordinary? Oh, never mind. Steele goes behind, brings him down. Modified choke slam, and we've got a winner. Here's the time, 8 minutes, 44 seconds. Your winner is the real deal, Jake Steele. Well, I don't think he got exactly what he was looking for on the finish, but he managed to turn it and jam that neck down, and he got the 3 count. He knocked it right out of his opponent.
No doubt about that. It was a tough loss for the Wildside, but this dog will be hunting again.
More international action as Motor City Wrestling and Border City Wrestling come back after this.